Now, Greece has given refugees near the Macedonian border 3 days to clear their camps. Greek authorities have laid on buses and trains to take people back to Athens so they can claim asylum there. Thousands of refugees have been waiting at the border for around 2 weeks after Macedonia restricted its entry policy to allow in only Syrians, Iraqis and Afghans. Well, Anelise Borges joins us live now from the Greek side of the border with Macedonia. Anelise.
Yes, Matt. Now, a group of Iranian refugees have been staging a protest just a few meters away from where we stand. They demand passage. They want to continue their journey. They have been stranded here, as you said, some of them for as long as 20 days, they told us. They are not able to cross into Macedonia, and they say the situation here is getting worse by the day. To talk to us about that situation, I'm joined now by Alexandros Voulgaris from the UN Refugee Agency. Alexandros, how would you define the situation here in Idomeni for these people, and what the UN has been able to do for these refugees so far?
This situation has started a couple of weeks ago when the neighboring countries decide that they will only accept 3 nationalities to be able to cross their borders. We're talking about Syrians, Iraqis and Afghans. So from that moment on, we have nationalities that can cross, nationalities that cannot cross the border. This is exactly what you rightly mentioned, that we have people that are stranded here from all the other nationalities. So it's a different reality than the one we used to have in the previous period.
This used to be a transit point, and now it's a makeshift refugee camp.
Exactly. This used to be a transit where all the organizations, humanitarian organizations here, were able to provide people with food and water and some clothing, rest for a while, and then continue their journey. Now, UNHCR has provided here some, I would say, wrap holes, these big tents that people can rest. And apart from humanitarian assistance, which is blankets, some core relief items, we are also here permanently around the clock so as to inform people of their rights and obligations, the asylum procedures in Greece, the relocation procedures, so that we make sure that at least persons of concern are fully informed before they decide what they are going to do. And I'm just saying persons of concern because we can all understand that apart from these 3 nationalities, there are also refugees among this population that is stranded here.
What about this offer by the Greek government that some of these people who cannot continue their journey, they can go back to Athens for free and claim asylum here in Greece? Do you think these refugees will take up on that offer? Will they go back? They have received a letter, some of them, saying that they have to clear the camp by tonight. They might need to be out of here by tomorrow. What do you think is going to happen to them?
It's true. There was a paper that it was distributed by the police to the population here at the camp 3 days ago. It was mentioned that they have a 3-day deadline to evacuate. So we're all expecting to see what the government is planning to do with the rest of the population. It's clear, and it's mentioned in all UNHCR statements, that the criterion should not be the countries that can cross, but the profile of the people, because among all these populations, as I said well before, there could also be refugees. That's what we are planning, what we are doing here, informing everyone so that they know, they are fully informed that they have other options than just being stranded here.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexandros Voulgaris from the UN Refugee Agency, and is back to you at the studio.
Anelise Borges, thank you.